We need to get it right to build our great nation and our new Jamaica.
And based on estimates laid for the 2019-20 budgetary year, the Office of the Prime Minister will take concrete actions to build partnerships towards a prosperous Jamaica. The Office of the Prime Minister has secured $17 billion to carry out key functions in the 2019-20 fiscal year. It includes allocations for the energy portfolio, which has been returned to the Science and Technology Ministry. Of the budgeted funds, $9.1 billion has been set aside for housekeeping matters, while the rest is earmarked for capital projects. Among the agenda items, achieving agility and seamlessness in government. Through a service excellence policy and $578 million, the state will continue its public sector transformation and modernization program.
This will be done through shared services, mergers, and divestments. In doing this, we will achieve a smaller, focused, more efficient and coherent group of public bodies.
Similar unity of purpose is expected from the $1.3 billion set aside for implementation of the National Identification System, NIDS. The funds will continue digitization of the Registrar General's Department's records. It will also assist with the business processes for enrollment, vetting, quality control, issuance, renewals, and consent-based identity verification. Refining of draft regulations for the National Identification and Registration Authority Act will also continue in the upcoming fiscal year. The Housing, Opportunity Production and Employment Program HOPE will also assist the state to prepare for a digital economy, with functions ranging from records management, surveys, filing, data loss preventative maintenance, and vector control to construction and audit. HOPE will carry out a new social housing program in 2019-20.
$1 billion will be spent on social housing this year, which is an enormous improvement over last year.
Employability will also be boosted with a disbursement of $908 million to the Youth Employment in Digital and Animation Industries YEDI project. Other functionaries at the Office of the Prime Minister that will get attention include the Electoral Commission of Jamaica. The ECJ is getting approximately $2.3 billion to execute its functions. Just over $1 billion will cover voter registration. $777 million will support expenses at the Electoral Office and the Electoral Commission of Jamaica, while $464 million will see to the re-verification of voters. The Jamaica Integrated Community Development Project has been given a $2.12 billion budget to carry out its program for the April 2019 to March 2020 period. Among the activities to be undertaken are workshops, training and capacity building of community-based organizations, primary exit profile, PEP clinics. The money will also be used to complete 18 integrated infrastructure projects, purchase 2 compactor trucks, and 1 baler. Administered by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, the project is supported by the International Bank of Reconstruction and Development, the World Bank. The bank is also funding the $1.13 billion Jamaica Disaster Vulnerability Reduction Project. Under the project, construction will start on the Montego Bay, Yalis and Port Maria fire stations. The Jamaica Fire Brigade will receive 2 water tanker trucks and 4 pumper trucks. Revetment works will begin at Port Royal, and IT equipment will be purchased for the National Risk Information Platform. $990 million has also been set aside for an energy management and efficiency program, with funding coming from the European Union, the Inter-American Development Bank, and the Japan International Cooperation Agency. The government, meanwhile, will fund a $300 million energy efficiency and conservation loan program and a school sanitization project worth $20 million. The estimates have been laid, and the budget for the Office of the Prime Minister will drive initiatives from thought to implementation in the 2019-20 fiscal year.